Now listen, it's not easy living a life, making choices and attempting to be a person of value, contributing, striving, achieving, relaxing, enjoying. These are the challenges for people, and none more so than right now in 2021. One way to make sense of it all is to scan the world around you for role models, leaders, heroes, other humans to examine or be inspired by, to critically analyse or take a cue from. I'm thinking people like Livia Drusilla of Rome, or Amelia Earhart, citizen of the skies. I'm thinking Julia Gillard of Australian politics. I'm thinking Simone Biles, gymnastics. I'm thinking Elsa of Arundel. I'm thinking Greta Thunberg from a time of advocacy and action. I'm thinking Ash Barty from Ipswich. I'm thinking Naya Cook and Zachary Clifton from Hunters Hill High School. I'm Mike Neild, and welcome to the Community Connection Project at Hunters Hill. And today we've got two of my personal role models, the 2021 school captains, Naya and Zac. Welcome.
Hello.
Thanks, sir. Hello.
Thank you for having us.
Oh, what a delight. Now, Naya, have you been connecting with anyone? You all right? What's going on?
Yeah, I've been trying to, stay in contact with as many people as possible, talking to family, in school friends, out of school friends, over the phone, going on safe social distance, masked walks.
Oh, very safe.
Get out of the house, see people. But yeah, just trying to stay in contact, keep the human interaction up and going.
Yes, very nice.
Yeah.
Zachary?
Yeah, I think I'm about the same, honestly. I've probably been on way too many calls than I probably should have been. But yeah, I think I'm about the same. Just trying to see people, get involved.
Yeah,
That.
there is a thing where you can't be too passive, hey? Sometimes you do have to get involved, as you say. You've got to make it happen.
Yeah.
All right, now what I want to know is, the glitz, the glamour, the responsibility, the meetings with Principal Lil. Why on earth did you decide to pursue leadership at our school? Zac, I'll throw to you. Why?
Gotta be honest, don't really know. It sort of felt like it felt like a natural progression, I feel like. So it's kind of like you get involved within the school and you kind of just like talking to people and communicating with people, and like the more like you get involved with the school, you kind of feel like you already are a leader. So for instance, like in like year 8, year 9, being invited to your leadership thing, Mr. Neil, with talking to the younger grades and getting involved with that, it sort of like felt like that was already like sort of a transition to becoming a leader. Yeah, you now? Any different?
Yeah, kind of the same. I love and care about our school community and the people in it. And I guess just wanting to be a part of that and, doing my bit and being able to give back and have a voice for me and for other people, and just, wanting to be a part of it and, connect with people and be a leader. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot about people, isn't it? Maybe that's just what life is. It's about other people, but it sounds like you're both drawing on these connection themes, which took you into leadership roles. Righto then. So, Clifton,
Yeah.
tell me about a person. Tell me about a character that we got at Hunters Hill that like springs to mind. One of the characters.
Also, you got Walkie. So he's an English teacher, Mr. Walkham.
Right.
Every single time I see him in the school, I go up to him, I give him a handshake. He tells me how am I going. Calls me a used car salesman. Every single time I go into his classroom, I rub his Shakespeare statue, his forehead. So it's got a bit of missing paint on its forehead now. Yeah, just like little things like that.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah. The joint is full of characters, and you've highlighted one. You picked one of those characterful characters there. They make the place, the school a great place. Now, can I ask you, what's your read on how people are doing in the community at the moment? How are we doing?
It's definitely a weird time. I think we're all experiencing it differently. We're all responding to it differently. You know, lockdown is weird. The extensions, the heavier restrictions, it's crazy. And I think there are definitely a lot of people doing it tough, but we're learning to get through it. I've had my struggles.
Mhm.
Year 12 is hard, and adding lockdown on top of it, it's definitely not easy. And I've felt the pressure and the stress, and I think we all just sticking together is what's getting us through it. Yeah.
Right.
It's
So, sorry.
uh,
Tell me a bit more about how you're getting through it, or yeah, what, how are you getting through it?
just definitely trying to take breaks for myself. I think, one thing my mom always says to me is don't put extra pressure on yourself. And one thing I'm trying to do is, not be too hard on myself, take breaks for myself, take care of myself, and just, take it easy and try and make this as positive and as easy as it can be. It's a hard time, but just trying to, not make it harder than it has to be. And talking to people and taking breaks is how I'm trying to stay positive and, looking for the end of it. Yeah.
That's good, mate. Yeah, very nice. Okay, so you guys, you've been spending your days on the hill for 6 years, for a third of your life. And I'd be fascinated to hear just a reflection about it. How has it changed from the beginning to the end, the place, and how have you changed? Could you tell me a moment from your journey, Zac?
Oh, so many. I guess one that sort of comes to mind is in Tuesday sport we with my group, my core group in school, with the second ultimate frisbee team. We weren't good enough to make it into the first ultimate frisbee team, but that was that was really fun because we got to verse like play together, and it wasn't really about being good because obviously if we were good, we would have been on the first ultimate frisbee team, and we're pretty trash. But we had missing yellow, and we sort of just like played together and just had a bit of fun. Um, yeah, our team name was the Hunters Hill Pussycats. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that was something.
Yeah, yeah, it's kind of a good memory. And what about you, Naya? Can you reflect on the journey a little bit? What comes up?
I mean, definitely thinking about, the journey of the 6 years of high schooling. It's a big chunk of your life that you spend with the people around you, your peers, your teachers, and it's a long slog, and lots of crazy bits along the way, and it gets hard, but it's fun and it's good, and I think we have such a good school community that's made it what it is, and made me the person that I am now. I mean, looking back at who I was in year 7, I never even thought I would have been school captain, gotten up on stage to perform at different variety nights. Like I was terrified of public speaking and being in front of people. And I guess our school community has, given me the confidence and the support to grow and become who I am now. Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, it's a different Naya walking out than the Naya that walked in.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah. And just finally then, Naya, do you have a message for the Hunters Hill community to send out today?
Just, be kind to yourselves, be kind to others. And it's hard right now and things are weird, but we're going to get through it. And, we all have each other. Lean on your family, lean on your friends, and just, support each other, and don't be hard on yourself, and try and, find the positives in your day and take breaks, and yeah, just try and enjoy it as much as you can in a time like this. Yeah.
Beautiful. Thanks, mate. Zac, can you send us off a final message?
Yeah, I think lockdown being by yourself is tough, but at the same time, being by yourself can be a moment of reflection. You're by yourself, you can work on yourself, and just spending that like a bit of time just doing something you like or doing something like you want to do can just be really like positive and beneficial. It's like you don't like just because you're at home, you're locked down, doesn't mean you have to spend the whole time just doing work. Maybe get outside or read a book or do something that you want to do. And you come out of lockdown and you'll have something you didn't know before, a new skill, and you'll be better off for it. So I think, yeah, just focus on yourself, but also reach out to others and, yeah, sort of use this time in a good way and don't make something positive out of it, I reckon.
It's lovely, mate. Very nice. Well, I said at the beginning, and you are very impressive young individuals, and we're lucky to have you at Hunters Hill as our captains for this year. Thanks very much for your time, and we'll talk to you again some other time.
All right, thanks, sir.
Thanks,